another. When this happens, it's always the right half who gets the heart problem.
When the twins were born, we were taking them to the Freeman Hospital at Newcastle, and we became in contact with John Byrne. And what he was telling us was that Michael and Stuart are mirror twins. And you can see that if you look at them, and you look, for example, at the crown and the hair on the back of the head, one's on the left, one's on the right. Stuart's problem is not just he's got a hole, but his heart is twisted and deformed, and the hole's in an awkward position.
They wouldn't do the operation when he was a baby. They say the older he was, the bigger the heart was. They described it between a watch and a grandfather clock. The bigger the heart is, the more they'll know what to do. So it simplified it a bit for us, and you can understand why they wait till he's older.
One of the things with Stuart's condition is that he's a lot smaller than Michael. They look as if there's a 1 or 2 year age gap between them.
You wanted people to say, oh look, aren't they lovely, but they used to just get little snide remarks. Oh, they're not twins, one's bigger than the other and such like. But he's a lot smaller than his brother, but he can do most things the same. But he knows his limitations, he stops when he's had enough. I'll call him little and large. Because one's little and one's large, and they tell jokes.
They're also the comedians, certainly comedians. To some extent, it helps Stuart come to terms with his size. He's small in his class, and it's a tough old world, and kids are going to make fun of him. Kids are cruel. But that's a way of making him accept it. Perhaps you can see a long-term career for him opening up, and his size would be a benefit.
Why did the bubble gum cross the road? Got stuck to a chicken's leg. What do you call a spider with no legs? A current. What do you call a fly with no wings? A walk.
John Byrne came across the Hogarth twins as part of his massive twin study. The family now lives near London, and Stuart is seen regularly at Great Ormond Street.
This is the only angiogram we have of Stuart, which, as you can see, was done when he was 8 months old.
Yes, that's just a month before his operation up in Newcastle, wasn't it? But you haven't done any further investigation since then?
We had not done any further investigations because we had reviewed these and realised what the state of his heart and circulation was, and we deferred doing anything more with the plan to wait until he was 10 years of age, which is, of course, next year.
We don't really think of him as a child with anything wrong with him, apart from maybe 2 weeks before he's due an appointment, and then we really get anxious and worried. You know, it's home that something's wrong with him.
Hi, Terence. How are you? All right? Good. Okay. Okay, chaps, go on. Let's go. Upstairs, shall we? Go on.
Come on. Yeah.
Right, Stuart looks in pretty good order. How's he been since we last met?
No problems, he's been fine. Fine.
And he's just as active?
As active as he always was. Yes.
He doesn't appear to be getting increasingly out of breath.
No problems at all.
What about his colour? He's always a reasonable pink colour, is he?
It's just when he's cold, he tends to...
That's right. Right. Sometimes if we take him swimming, when he comes out of the water, he doesn't like to stay in the water too long.
And you think he's more blue under those conditions than perhaps his brothers are?
Yeah.
He's never had any episodes where he's fainted or become dizzy at all?